Assalamualaikum Warahmatullahi Wabarakatuh. Respected the audience, to the honorable judges, the organizing committee of UICC 2026 Volume 3, and fellow students or participants whom I honor. Welcome, especially to the jury and the participants who are present here to watch my video today. Peace be upon us of all. Let me introduce myself. My name is Gusti. You can call me Arif. I'm from Universitas Negeri Padang, majoring in chemistry, and I'm also a 6th semester student. In the past, the world felt so fast and separate. Now, the world is like a true global village. In the use of digital, the cell phone you are holding now is a window to culture, economy, education, and science from all the corners of the earth. But the question is, are we ready to become global citizens without losing our local cultural identity? Based on a UNICEF report in the Indonesia, there are 18 million children and adolescents in 2025 who will grow up in a rapid digital ecosystem. National data show that more than a third of Indonesian adolescents experience mental health and challenges, and globally, 1 in 7 teenagers live with a mental health condition affected by the digital environment. Globalization has broken down factual walls, while digitalization has built data bridges. We stand at remarkable historical crossroads under the quest of the future, yield leading change in a global society. However, the question is, will we be mere spectators on the front lines, or will we become commander on the battlefield of change? Ladies and gentlemen, globalization and digitalization are double-edged swords. On the one hand, we have unlimited access to information, but on the other, we face equally limitless challenges: disinformation, cultural degradation, and a widening digital divide. Today's world needs more than just smart people proficient in operating the sophisticated device. The world needs empathetic voices. The world needs leaders who don't just cast likes and followers, but who pursue real impact and change. Globalization and digitalization have brought many young people negative impacts, such as the influx of foreign cultures of nationalism, bullying, violence, low literacy, a lack of innovation, and a reliance on artificial intelligence, along with a leakage of our identities through the digital world, which can impact our mental health, education, economic, and social. Why us? Why young people? We are the digital generation. We are born, raised with technology. We have a flexibility through the previous generation laid. Today's youth are no longer slim flag, object of development, but subjects of change. We have the power to use social media not as a tool for narcissism, but a platform for advocacy. We can use artificial intelligence not to replace creativity, but to accelerate solutions to environmental and humanitarian problems. This is the time for our voices to become conductors of global harmony. We as young people must have the courage to take action, even if the risk can have a large or small impact. As young people, we also think idealistically and rationally when acting so as not to harm others, and we must be able to distinguish between good and bad in digital policy. As young people, we must be vigilant and careful in our use of digital resources. Many people say many through illegal means. We can also develop a spirit of courage and nationalism in youth community or counseling session on globalization and digitalization. As young leader, we can bring positive change to the digital world to reduce dependence on artificial intelligence, such as by building positive communities, embodying local culture, and implementing a program in schools, specifically the subject of youth literacy, which aim to increase youth literacy insight and knowledge so they can develop innovative and creative thinking. Imagine a global society where young people from Indonesia collaborate with young people from Africa and Europe to solve the food crisis through technological innovation. Imagine when our strong voices can silence narratives of hatred with a message of digital peace. That is the future we can create if we choose to lead today. Ladies and gentlemen, globalization is the wave, digitalization is the sail, and we are in the captain. Don't let your voice be just an echoes in the void. Be a voice that brings hopes, be a voice that demands justice, and be a voice that leads change. Let's prove that voice of the future is not just a slogan, but our promise to a better, more inclusive, and more connected world. My name is Arif, and I'm ready to lead change. How about you? Thank you for your attention. May the peace and the blessing of God be with you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.